Second Intifada broke the Israeli left, and it had shattered in a way so spectacular, so brutal, that there was no coming back. The left hasn't won an election since. The 2001 election, the guy who won that election was that opposition leader, Ariel Sharon. There was this particularly heinous bombing in April of 2002 called the Passover Massacre at the Park Hotel in Netanya on a group of people having a public celebration of the Passover Seder. It kills almost 30 people, most of them elderly. And Ariel Sharon declares Operation Defensive Shield. Defensive Shield was essentially an infantry invasion of cities. We had withdrawn not just the military from the Palestinian population centers, but Israel had actually withdrawn all the stuff that goes with the military into a place, the intelligence services, and the idea was to rebuild it. By December of 2003, it had basically worked. Sharon is now very popular, and he announces something so astonishing. Israelis were as astonished as the rest of the world. He announces the withdrawal from Gaza. He basically says, look, in the first Intifada, we learned that we can't rule them forever. In the second Intifada, we learned that when we withdraw, Palestinian politics can't reciprocate that withdrawal with peace, with safety. Why? Who knows why? Dysfunction, radicalism, jihadism. Does it matter? And so we're going to withdraw exactly the way we need to withdraw for our interests and ignore them, not be saddled with the weight of ruling them. Fast forward to August of 2005, Sharon carries out the disengagement from Gaza in 2 weeks, pulls out every last Israeli, every last soldier, every last settler, to the last inch. But for most Israelis, the disengagement was wonderful. They supported it. They loved it. Sharon was more popular after than before, and they were out of Gaza. In January 2006, Sharon has a terrible, debilitating stroke, and he's out of commission, and we're going to the 2006 election. The number 2 guy in Kadima, who now becomes number 1 when Sharon moves aside, when Sharon is incapacitated, his name is Ehud Olmert. And before the election, which is at the end of March, Olmert gives multiple speeches and interviews in which he tells Israelis that Sharon also wanted to pull out of most of the West Bank. And he says, I'm going to do that. And if you don't want me to, don't vote for me. And he won. Most right-wing ordinary people were okay with the idea of withdrawal for peace. It just had to deliver the peace. Olmert forms the government in May, and very quickly, within a month, Hamas in Gaza. They dig a tunnel under the border. They pop up on the Israeli side. They kill 2 Israeli soldiers. They kidnap a third. His name is Gilad Shalit. And on July 12, 2006, Hezbollah in the north carries out its first cross-border attack, or its first serious one, since Israel's withdrawal 6 years earlier. They kill 4 Israeli soldiers, they kidnap 2. And now Olmert faces a 2-front war. And it's a 2-front war with the 2 places from which Israel had just unilaterally withdrawn. And public opinion shattered any capacity of the Olmert government by the end of the war to pull out of the West Bank.